Hello, all you Pisces, and welcome to your monthly reading for the month of April. And in this reading, we're going to be looking at the heart chakra and how you can open yourself more to love. We've been focusing on the chakras, started at the root chakra in January, so now we're here up to the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra. And this, of course, is the fourth month. We have this new solar year that's starting. We're just moving from Pisces into Aries during this period of time. And so we have this new beginning too, and at a perfect chakra to start it all. And what we're going to do, I really felt a draw from the ancestors this time. And so we're going to pull some messages here, and we're going to start off with these angels and ancestor oracle cards, just to see what spirit, the creator, and your ancestors, what they would like you to know about the month of April and how you can open yourself more to love. So let's take a look here one more time. All right, so for our Pisces, what would you like them to know for April? Okay, I want that one right there for you. And you've got the Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. So I love that, very empowering card there. And we're just going to put this over here. And let's see what the Shield Maiden message is for you here. If I can find the page. Okay, there we go. It says, have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armor. In Viking traditions, women were seen as equal to men, and so joined them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. In this deck, the Shield Maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy, the power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. She's ready to put her plan into action. She's ready to go into battle. Her medicine helps us move forward beyond any unsettled feelings when our plans start to take shape and follow through with our strategies in order to be where we want to be. Shield Maidens work together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans to fruition. The extended message for this card says, taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the tasks you're taking on, you can end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place and then let your guides support you as you move forward. And I love this because in regards to how you can open yourself more to love, this is about not feeling like a damsel in distress. And this is like whether you're male or female or how you identify, it's the energy there, that where you feel like you're the damsel in distress, where you feel like you're the victim, where you feel helpless, where you feel you need someone else to take the reins and to take you in your life to that place of love that you're wanting to get to. And this is saying, no, you are a powerful warrior. You're very sensitive, Pisces. We know I have a ton of Pisces in my chart. There is a sensitivity because we are so aware of emotion. We feel emotion so much, and they actually just pointed out, but you're not a little guppy fish. I mean, you are a mighty whale. You're a mighty whale that you can dive deep into your emotions. You are a very powerful being, and you don't need to rely on others to take you to that place. You can grab your love life, your love intentions, the love that you have within you by the horns, and you get to direct it where you want it to go. So I really love that. We're also going to pull a card from the tarot. What I do each month is I take split out the major arcana from the four suits of the minor arcana, and I'll talk about those in a sec. But the major arcana represent, like this card, the general message, what the creator, and in this case your ancestors, and of course spirit, want you to know about overall for the month of April regarding how to open up more to love. And this deck that I'm using is the Ancestral Path Tarot. So ancestors, creator, spirit, what else do you want Pisces to know about their month of April, please? Actually, they want that one right there. And yep, you've got the death and rebirth. So you are ready to, leave behind the old way of being and enter into a whole new adventure. So this is not a scary card. This is actually a refreshing card, because if you were sick and tired of living the way that you have been and feeling that way regarding love within you, this is a beautiful, beautiful transformation that's going to be happening for you in April, the beginning of this new adventure, this new warrior princess feel. So I love that. And then we're going to go into the four minor arcana, and the four minor arcana just represent the four different areas of your life. And we're going to start off here with the wands, or in this case, they call it the staves or stabs. And this is the fire energy. This is your drive, your ambition, your aha inspiration, your passion, your spiritual energy, and just your overall energy. So for this reading, we're going to pull from here and just see what they want you to know about your energetic or your spiritual adventure during the month of April. So for our Pisces, what would you like them to know? Okay, there we go. Yeah, and you, of course, Pisces, love the spiritual, energetic adventures. So, yeah, it makes sense. You have the Prince of Staves, or the Prince of Wands, which would be the Knight of Wands in the Standard Tarot. And all the knights have their quest, and this is the quest for spiritual energy, for a new energy, moving into a new place. So this is so perfect for you, Pisces, because like I said, you are such the adventurer. That's the adventure that you seek after and that you want in your life. And so this is, during this month, you have this spark and this passion to move, have this movement, make this change, make this transformation. So I love that. Yep, and they don't have anything else to add on there. What we're going to do, though, is pull a oracle card, and these are the Return of Spirit deck. We're just going to see what else that they want you to know regarding that energetic adventure. But it definitely does have this huge movement. It's like, knights are so brave. They go to battle, and when they have a quest, like nothing stands in their way. And that's the kind of feel that I have for you for this month. So what else for our Pisces? Okay, 2, all right. And you have Contact. So I love that. We'll put that there. And then you also have Storm. And I love all the purples in here. And I'm just going to put those right there for now. And let's just see what messages come from these for you. I love how Cheryl Lee Harnish, she's the author of these, how she words these. So contact is life's great synchronicities, and the alignment of fateful events is very dependent on our contact and connections with other people. You've drawn this card today because it's important for you to make contact with someone in particular in your life. This one-on-one communication could be by phone, email, text message, or in person. In whatever way that contact happens, it's important that you reach out. Sometimes we resist or procrastinate doing the very things that will help to move us along on our path, right? This action that we're feeling here. The contact card is asking that you look at whatever resistance you may have and gently push yourself forward to what needs to be done, right? Push yourself forward. Do your plan. Perhaps you need to contact someone and deal with an emotional issue you would rather avoid. Ugh, I know, right? Maybe you have neglected speaking with a family member, a loved one, or a friend. Do you need to get past your fear of making a business call? Spirit is asking that you be brave and make contact with a certain individual. The stagnant energy that is being held through your resistance needs to be released and cleared. This will help to aid in the flow of new energy, healing, empowerment, and manifestation in your life. Energetically, you will be free to set up and align the next step of your journey, which is what we were all talking about. And yeah, even here, getting on this boat for this new journey that you're headed off onto, right? This card can also indicate that there's a very important person coming along in your life with whom you're about to connect. So be present within yourself when meeting anyone new over the next week or two, or the next month in this case. Be mindful of the energy surrounding anyone you connect with, especially if it's unexpected or synchronistic, as this person could be playing an important role in your future. Perfect. That is like right in line with everything we were talking about here, right? And then let's look into the storm here. Just put that better there. All right. And so with the storm, we all have to pass through difficult times in our lives. When things get tough, our vision and understanding can often become clouded. And the feeling of being alone in it all, and even feeling abandoned by Spirit or the Creator in your darkest hour, can be overwhelming. But you are not alone at all. Hold on and hang in there. Every storm eventually passes. This will not last forever. This card is here to remind you that you really do have the strength and courage to survive anything that comes your way. Spirit is here supporting you in every step you take. Clouds always part, and the sun will make its way through once again. It's important to remember that whatever you're going through right now is for your highest learning and understanding. This card may come to you if you're having difficulty in your relationship with others. Right? So these kind of interact well together, don't they? It is vital to remember that underneath anger is hurt. Forgiveness for yourself and others is a key to moving forward and healing this. This card also comes if you're experiencing any type of crisis, whether it's in your daily life or within your inner being. Just know that this is happening to enable you to see what is not yet in alignment of your highest good and what no longer serves you. This is your opportunity to make any needed changes in your life, right? This death and rebirth, to heal some very deep wounds from your past. Just know that you will survive this with your sanity intact. Woohoo! You will be stronger, more understanding, and more compassionate with yourself and others. Have faith in yourself, faith that you can and will make it through this. Spirit is here to support you as you find your own light at the end of this tunnel. Yeah. So there is this strength that's coming in here too. With this change, with this contact with this individual, just realize that you are this powerful individual here. And you are this knight on this quest. And like it says, you are a very strong and powerful individual. This knight, this little quest that you're on, to be able to open yourself up more to love, more to self-love, and love to others is important, because you can only love others to the extent that you love yourself. Let that sink in for a sec. You can only love others to the extent that you love yourself, because if you love yourself only this much, this is as much love as can come out of you to others, but also that is the extent that others can love you, or, they'll love you a bunch, but drip, 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 this is all that's going to make it into your heart, because that's the whole of how much you love yourself. So as you expand your self-love, you're able to love others more and accept love from others more as well. Then we're going to move on to the Pentacles suit, which in this one they call it the Sacred Circles. And where this represents your inner energy. We'll talk about mind and emotion here in a moment. Those are all inner. This is about the outside world. All those characters that are on stage with you in this grand play that we're in. And also the props on stage. So it's everything, including our bodies, everything in the external world. So what the ancestors, the creator spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure during the month of April. Okay. Nope, they said not all those. There we go. So, what would you like Pisces to know about their physical adventure? Okay, well, they do want you to have 2 here. And you've got the 3 of Sacred Circles, which would be the 3 of Pentacles. And this one is a message about expressing yourself authentically. Yeah, you can see all the in the stars. It's usually this message too of being aware of how you have looked to others for your reinforcement, for your worth, right? And I love how in one deck, I forget which of my tarot decks I have, because I have many. I might need an intervention someday. But for now, the message with this that they wanted to bring was, it's like you working on some wonderful creative work of art. And then there's someone standing before you and someone standing behind you. And the person behind you is like this, dream buster, backstabber, complainer that is not supportive at all. They are the ones that are like, you'll never do good at that. Why are you doing it that way? Why blah, 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 blah. And we have learned what we do with them is we just put them outside that circle of friends and keep them at a distance. We don't interact with them a whole lot if we can help it, right? But the person that's standing in front of us, that's supporting us, they're an individual that might actually impact us more, pulling us off our authentic path and how we want to express our love to the world. And that happens because our little child in us, it likes praise, doesn't like the punishment or the rejection from those naysayers, right? So when they say, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you and you're going to do so much with this, you're going to be so successful, I love how you're doing that. Have you ever thought of doing it this way though? And they might just be sharing just some helpful stuff. They have nothing attached to it. They don't care if you do it or not. But inside us, we're like, oh my gosh, if I don't do what they say, they're going to join that camp of naysayers. I'm going to lose my support. So we might veer off course from our authentic way that we want to express our unconditional love in our heart with the world, and we go off course. And so this message is about stay your course, stay authentic to you. Don't look outside about the people pleasing. Don't let that deter you, because you are a unique individual that has a unique gift to give the world, and we need that. And then you have the Princess of Sacred Circles, or the Princess of Pentacles, which would be the Page of Pentacles in the Standard Tarot. And this is about new opportunities, new messages coming from the outside world too. So there is this, because sticking to your authentic self, there are these opportunities that can open up into your physical world. And so I really feel like a lot of what we were talking about here with the self-love really helps you expand. And because of that, you have where you kind of felt this limited little narrow pathway because of your beliefs about yourself and how things have to happen and this is all you're worthy of. With that expanding, you see things out here that you didn't see when you were walking this very, very thin, limited path of your belief about what you deserve and how you can express yourself. So new opportunities coming in there. I do want to pull from this clarity deck too for this. And this is from this Girls Gone Happy clarity deck. I love the name of that company, Girls Gone Happy. And we're just going to see what else your ancestor, spirit, creator want you to know about your physical adventure during the month of April. So for our Pisces, what else would you like them to know? Okay. Any others? Whoa, okay, I think that's a yes. Okay, so these two, and we'll go with this one first. So the body, which is, we're all talking about the physical here, right? What shift in how you carry or care for your body will help you to get what you want? Yes. Are you going to treat your body like you love it? And does that include rest? And does that include, anything in the outside world? You know yourself better than anyone else, and you are the only one that can treat your body and yourself the exact way that you want to be treated, right? And then the other card is tasks. And this says, what do you tell yourself when you look at your to-do list? As you listen to this story, what do you notice about the ways you speak to yourself? What you tend to focus on and how this makes you feel about yourself? What do you want to do with this information? Yes, so your self-talk is such a huge piece of this, how you treat in your body. And it talked about here about, planning your steps and doing all that. And when you look at your task list, is it supporting your dream? Is it supporting how you want to do it? Or are you trying to meet those expectations of the outside world? Are you doing what you want to do with your life? Do those tasks support that dream? And then we're moving into the air element, and I don't know if I mentioned this is the earth element. So you had fire, earth, and this is air. And air, this has to do, the sword suit, with your mentalness. So your mind, your mindset, your attitudes, your beliefs, your expectations. This will be what the ancestors and Creator Spirit want you to know about your mental adventure during April. So for our Pisces, what do you want them to know about their mental adventure, please? Okay, there you go. That one right there. Yep, you have the Princess of Swords. So definitely you have the Princess of the Opportunities. You have the Princess of New Thoughts, the Page of New Thoughts. And she wields this Ace of Swords here, which that allows her to connect to the capital T truths of the spiritual realm, the higher realm, but it also allows her to cut away those thoughts and those beliefs that no longer serve her. So with all this unraveling of things that is happening here, this change of how you're perceiving yourself and this transformation that's happening, your thoughts and your beliefs are also changing within. So where princesses or pages are also about messages, and I mentioned just briefly getting messages from the outside world, so you're going to be getting communication coming in, and especially with that contact, saying that, this is about connecting with someone might be reaching out to you, or someone might be coming into your life. This is about new messages coming into your mind too, so ideas and thoughts popping into your head out of nowhere. And because this is from your ancestors too, if you have loved ones who have passed that you are not thinking about in the moment, and suddenly this memory just triggers out of nowhere, and you're not being triggered by anything, but just comes out of nowhere, that is your loved one touching your brain, touching that memory to let you know, like, hey, just saying hi. I have been with you since I left my physical body. I've been by your side 24 hours a day, because they can be with every single one of their loved ones all at the same time. They don't have to share you with all the other brothers and sisters or siblings or loved ones in their lives. They are always by your side. They're just letting you know specifically at this time. Just a reminder, hey, just so you know, I am here always. You are never alone. So I love that. And then we're also going to pull a card here from the numerology guidance cards, just to see what else they want you to know about your mental adventure. So you do have new thoughts and new beliefs coming in, which makes total sense. And I really, when I saw this in the beginning with her sword, I really thought of the Ace of Swords. And so this is that same kind of message, that synchronicity. You have the ability and the mental clarity to really make these changes, make this movement in your life. So what else do you want our Pisces to know? Okay. And you've got the financial discipline. And I really feel for this because this is pink. This is the high heart. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Green is the color of the heart chakra. The pink is also the color of the heart chakra, but it's the higher heart. And I feel like this is not so much about finances and money as it is about your discipline, about your worth. And I really feel like this, especially when we were talking about this changing of how you feel about yourself and perceive yourself, that this discipline that's happening is your worth discipline is coming into play here. So it's an important piece with your mind. That's where this worth is changing. In fact, they do want me to read from the book on this one, but when it's talking about money, I'm going to try to change it to your self-worth. So this card indicates a need for self-worth discipline. If you wish to build a strong foundation for your future, you're constantly surrounded by opportunities, right? New opportunities to attract a feeling of abundance. However, you must follow up with action, right? Action, if you wish to see results. Setting the intention to be secure in your worth and then taking appropriate steps, such as putting a little money aside each week. I don't know how to make that about self-worth, but it is not just taking action, taking time for you, putting yourself first. We'll put it that way. That just those actions is enough to shift your vibration toward the outcome you desire. Perhaps you've been lowering your self-worth because it says unnecessary things rather than saving for your dream. So you've been investing energy in things that have been lowering your self-worth instead of raising your self-worth. Whatever the case may be, you're being encouraged to adopt an attitude of abundant worth. See yourself as strong, as worthy, because like attracts like in this magnetic vibrational world, and you attract what you are. So you need to have a healthy relationship with your self-worth to bring it into your life. So I love that. And it says the universe is abundant and I am stable and secure. So really it's the energy that we're definitely talking about here. And all this talked about tasks and taking action. So it's definitely being reiterated over and over here for you. We're moving into the final suit here, which is the water element of cups. And that, of course, represents emotion. So this will be, your emotional adventure during the month of April. This, of course, is your element because you're a water sign, Pisces. So this is nothing to be afraid of. You are a mighty, like we talked about, a mighty whale that can dive deep into whatever you need to do. All right, so for our Pisces, what would you like them to know about their emotional adventure during April, please? Okay, put that one right there. Yeah, Ace of Cups, and look, there's the whale, the beautiful whale. So as we were saying, you are a powerful whale. This represents the Holy Grail, the chalice. This beautiful living water that's flowing from the heavens is the essence of the unconditional love of the Creator of all things. You get to fill up, and it overflows out to the world. You feel whole and complete. Before, when we're not being filled by that and we're trying to be filled by the outside world, everyone plugs in down here and sucks the life out of us. At least that's the way it feels, right? Because we never feel whole and complete. We feel exhausted and empty. But when you fill up with this essence of unconditional love from the Creator and from all those beings of unconditional love and light on the other side, you just overflow. And this is that beautiful, beautiful love that you are truly searching for. When you fill up with that, I mean, you do feel this wholeness and this completeness, this, worth. You overflow with worth instead. Then the final card we're going to pull here can represent, additional message around the emotional journey, but because it's the last card for this reading, it's also going to be a wild card. It's whatever else the Creator wants you to know about this adventure for April. And this is the Power of Surrender cards. So what is your final message for Pisces for the month of April, please? Okay. You have surrender, frustration. That says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you can approach the situation more calmly. And I love kind of with the storm here, you move to the eye of the storm, you move out of the storm and just surrender all that frustration and take deep breaths and return to you instead. So I love this message for you, Pisces, for this month of April. So definitely this opening yourself more to love is about you taking charge. You are powerful. You are this warrior, this knight. You're this warrior princess, because you've got princess, prince, and this warrior. And I love this transformation that's going to be coming for you during the month of April. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these monthly readings, I also put out weekly readings. They're like energy updates for each of the elements, like water signs, fire signs, etc. New moon and full moon readings, and a variety of other videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those messages and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button. That'll give you access to this notification bell. And when you go in there, if you just select all, you'll be notified of any new videos that come out for this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, or subscribe to a channel, it makes the YouTube algorithm so happy and giddy it wants to share videos of that channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am of course grateful. These are general readings as well. If you are looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, beautiful Pisces, as you go throughout this wonderful month and every second of every day of your life, please know that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing month. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. And until then, you hang in there and you take care.